I'm on my way. This is so crazy. I was on the phone with Dave the Wave, and I heard the Lord say, I want you to go to the park where I saw Jesus with the sword drawn, blowing the shofar on the way to get the shipping containers. And I was on the phone with Dave, and just out of left field, the Lord told me, I want you to go there like now. And I was like, weird. So I'm on the way there right now, and it says I have basically 10 miles to go. And I heard in my spirit, look at your exit and look it up. It's 508. Like exit 508. 508 means the upper room. The upper room. So anyway, I just looked it up, and what an interesting adventure. You know, I've had so many interesting adventures, so many miraculous things have happened to me when I hear the Lord and I obey. And I went, just like when I went to Chinati, I got to go to Chinati, and he gave me 2 halves of the same rock in a riverbed out of trillions of rocks. He split my LZ directly in half to show me that we were split in half. And then he made sure my building that I was in, the caretaker Danny told me, your building was split in half, Jonathan. They had to pick it up off the ground and cinch it together and set it back down on a rock foundation. So many miracles, so many miracles. Anyway, and here I am going to, it's called, I think, Christ the Redeemer Park, I think. Yeah, I think it's called Christ the Redeemer Park in Kerrville, Texas. And it's part of a previous journey that I took to Grand Junction. Supernatural stuff. So anyway, for him to show me, look up your exit, that's kind of random. No, I don't look up exits that I get off on, but the Lord told me, look up your exit. It's exit 508. 508 in the Bible means the upper room. You know, kind of like where Jesus spent his last hours with his disciples. It's pretty fascinating, the upper room. Isn't it interesting? I wonder, y'all don't know what happened yesterday, because I haven't done a video on it, about going up. It's so crazy. So Corey and Zach will freak out on this now. Yeah, so this is kind of just a document that I'm arriving. I told you it was really weird. I heard the Lord tell me to look up your exit number. It was important.
Take the exit, then turn right onto Sydney Baker Highway.
508, so just doing what he
At the
says.
lights, turn right onto Sydney Baker Highway towards Fredericksburg, then turn left onto Benson Drive.
Yeah, so anyway, so here we go. 508, I told you, I looked it up, it means the upper room. So way down there, you can see, way down there is the statue right there in the dead center of your screen. And as I came all the way up here, I walked up here, and it's pretty amazing, really. All these rocks have prayers on them, kind of like the doves at the get-together. So people have a prayer on a rock, and some people, you know, put one of these placards down. I walked over here. I think the second one I saw was this, where I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not evil, to give you hope in the future. And these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. Just documenting real quick. So as I walked up, this is very fascinating. Like I said, they have prayers that are put on the ground on these placards. But I want you to look at this. By the way, this is my fishing of choice. When I go fishing, that's what I use as a casting net. But what's fascinating is, look at this, like where he's standing. It's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. So now I can say I think I know the reason for the visit. Right there. That's the reason for the visit. That. Do y'all know what that is? I didn't know this was here. Dave the Wave had called me and said that they were going to stop over here after a fishing trip. They did a little fishing trip here the other day, but Eric wasn't feeling well enough to come by, so they kind of decided to skip it. And I don't know if this is new, but it's new to me. Wow. This thing is massive. And I would suggest that this is his way of letting me know that the time is close, like now. As soon as I said now, I looked down and I saw that word in Spanish, which means now, ahora. Oh my goodness. Y'all ready? Oh my gosh, guys. I wonder what the odds are of this right now. Wow. I wonder what the odds are of all this. This is absolutely mind-boggling that this is where he brought me. And it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. I think that's what the Lord's trying to convey, obviously. If I'm a harbinger, it would only make sense. Wow. 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 That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's a pretty cool angle. I thought this would be just a phenomenal thing to show you guys. Look at this. These are all rocks with prayers on rocks. How cool is that? Just like the get together the night under the stars. Everybody put their prayers on doves. Look at this. These are all rocks with people written their prayers on these. How crazy. Isn't that awesome? The whole place. The whole place. Look at that. These are all rocks where people have written their prayers on them. So after doing the rock garden, I was saying I was about to leave, and I walked over here and I looked over here and I heard in my spirit, stop. That's what I prayed the night I got saved. And when I prayed that prayer, that's when I crossed from death to life. And I'm telling you, in the past couple days, with the guys that have been around me, Corey and Zach, all I can say is that this wall has come down and it's hard to explain. But I know it's come down. I've been trying to figure out how to present it to everybody for the past couple days. And he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement for our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. Wow. This whole place, all these rocks, they all have prayers on them. See them? All of them have prayers on them. What are the odds? Just absolutely mind-boggling that this is where it would bring me. I never came up here on the trip, but now to bring me up here, this is where it all started for me, right here. In an alley in 2002. I prayed that and I was empowered to be a harbinger. Look at that. I'm going to catch this one more time. The king's coming. The king's coming.